Howdy everybody, this is Steve KM9G and we have some sunny weather as you can see behind me and still lots of snow. It's almost 30 degrees out here. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Oh, this is crazy. This is Big Butternut Lake. This is right down the street in Luck, and people like to drive on this stuff. And it's a pretty big lake, so I can see where it gets its name from. Anyway, I wanted to play radio outdoors. I'm getting sick of being inside. We got half of a W3FF buddy pole, the old-fashioned buddy pole, before buddy pole became what it is today. And this has been a fantastic antenna for me. I'm playing around today. I've got this clamp mount that I was telling you about, if I can stand up straight. And I've got a bunch of radials coming off of it because I'm just playing. And these are 17 foot. There's 4 of them. Let's get back over here to the truck and take a look at the SWR scan on it. That's not looking all that great. And that's a snowplow that just went by and scared me to death. Let's see what the tuner thinks of it. All right. And now we got some more signals in. That's good. Let's see what the SWR looks like on that portion after the tune. A little below 3-to-1, and I think I can get that to be a little bit better. So we call that tonnage law, and he wins. This is how we clear snow up in Wisconsin. And we've got so much snow plowing equipment that we're clearing the boat ramp here that I'm hanging out on in front of the lake. He promises me that I don't need to go anywhere, so I'm going to keep on playing, but I'm keeping an eye on my ground radials. Getting better all the time. Let me turn that volume down a little bit. All right, so what I did, the instructions on the BuddiStick Pro say 13 turns, and I wasn't sure if it was 13 turns from the top or 13 turns from the bottom. So I moved it up to the top, 13 turns down instead of 13 turns up. And let's take a look and see what it looks like. So this little marker right here is following the 2-to-1 line, and I do not have the antenna tuner on, and it's looking pretty darn good. We're at 14,143. It's climbing up a little bit, almost to 3. 14,200. I can probably dial it in a little bit more by tapping that coil a little bit higher even. A little bit of a dip there. Let's see what the tuner thinks about this. Get to an empty space. Now that looks good. Now let's run the scan again. Yep, all right, so that's the section of the band I'm going to play with. All right, so I switched the taps over. For 40 meters, it is 39 taps. So it's got to be 39 taps down from the top to the bottom. So closer to the bottom on the coil than it is to the top on the coil. And we're already getting some good signals. Let's see what the SWR scanner tells us. Pretty high. I've got the ATU off, and we're making a nice beeline right down. Oh, look at that. I don't even have the tuner on, and it's right at the top of the band. It's in good shape. So maybe if I move it 1 or 2 on the taps, it might move it down a little bit more. Let's try that. So we're down at the last tap on the bottom. That's the last possible space for that thing to go. Let's see where that moves us to. Okay, that was definitely a move in the right direction. So 7157 looks like it's about the lowest, and I'm sure the tuner can touch up all the rest of it. That's actually pretty broad-banded for 40 meters on a coil. I like that. All right, folks, it is cold out here. My toes are froze, my fingers are froze, my nose is froze. Got to play with the antenna, got to get outside in the sun. That was pretty nice, but didn't make any contacts today. This thing tunes up really nice on 20 and also really nice on 40, and it's kind of a jerry-rigged setup. But it would have been a lot more fun if it was a lot warmer. We will come out again on another day and try a little bit differently. I think it has lots of promise, and that's what I was looking for, was to check out how much promise there was. There is a video right on top of my nose that I think you'll like next. Thanks for being awesome.